Tonight on Space Cadets, we reveal which of the cadets will be blasting off into space. Somewhere in a field near Ipswich.
I've got the news you've all been waiting for. The decision has been very difficult to make. Here we go.
Welcome to Space Cadets on a sub-zero night in Suffolk. Again, the weather really helping us with that Russian illusion. There are the Space Cadets just sitting down. There's Ryan there with that curly hair. I was looking forward to seeing how that will get in a helmet. There's Charlie, of course, is one of our actors, talking to Astrid there. It can be a tough job, of course, for our actors when they have to cop to the others that they've been in on it, because they've really bonded and become quite friendly there. There's Rainey, our other actress there. I know she's been drinking. That's just a bit of gossip, nothing really relevant about that. And up there, the lads there, just a bit of a treat for the ladies. OK, we're just one day away from launch. For the 7 left behind, that could mean journey's end. For the lucky 4 who are selected, it is the start of an amazing journey that paradoxically never begins. Anyway, they think they're going into space, and we know they're not. They think they're in Krimsk in Russia. Again, we know they're not. Those are the 2 major untruths that this show is based on. They're the only ones. So let's have a reality check. There are 2 actors amongst the cadets. Fact. All the other cadets are 100% genuine, real people. Fact. They've been here training for 3 weeks. Fact. All the cadets came here with the full blessing of their family or best friend. Fact. And at the start of the whole project, I told the recruits they were going to fly to Russia and train at a genuine space camp. They will do this once this is all over. We will be good on our promise. Again, fact. Finally, everything I just told you is fact. Fact. Thank you. OK, I hope that's cleared a few things up. Back to the cadets and a rather bizarre conversation about what constitutes... Sorry, it's so cold tonight, I can hardly talk. What constitutes being first in space?
No, I wouldn't have thought.
Who's the second man on the moon?
I think it was Buzz, because Neil Armstrong
went
said
first.
I think. Aldrin.
Aldrin.
Correct.
How do we know Neil Armstrong was the first, though?
We don't really... Well, that's just my theory.
So is that like, if 2 boys go up from here, the first one that sits in the front chairs is going to be the first British tourist?
I expect the flight people will tell us.
I don't think it counts the person that happens to be 2 feet in front of the person after.
Don't know. It gives like a record, yeah. In theory, it is.
What theory is that?
They go up first.
They all get there first, don't they?
Thank you, Lou. Thank you, mate. It makes sense.
To stop arguing.
Because they're 2 feet ahead of the other
Yeah,
person.
because it's like a dinner queue. I get my dinner first because I'm in front.
I think they go as one.
It won't be the first British male then, will it? It'll be like a joint first.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, I wouldn't like that.
Paul, settle this.
Yes.
There so far hasn't been a British male in space, right? So, supposing it's me and you, and I'm sitting
in the front seat.
In the front seat, and you're sitting.
Me and Bill wrote down. If he's sitting in the front seat, it means he's the first astronaut.
Yeah.
This is nonsense.
No.
No, it's not, because you're going through the atmosphere first.
What if he reaches out?
Thank you,
Well,
Paul.
if the person
Paul, I
behind
love you.
reaches out at the moment next to the atmosphere and puts his hand ahead of the other one.
What we're planning on doing is men being on the same sides.
There you see, you've thought it through. Well done. You've answered that. But what if they stick their foot out?
Well, I'll just stick my knees out.
But you people will be like this on the front seat.
It'll be classified. It'll be wrecked down there.
But it's fine, though, if someone's sitting in front of someone, that like first,
Can I just say, you do see the lack of logic in that.
Yeah, I know.
Right, because if you're saying that there's a difference between sitting in front of someone and behind someone, then you can't expect to be absolutely level.
No,
The 2 of you in the front seats. One person's knee is going to project.
Yeah.
So therefore, it doesn't matter who's in the back or front or
if we're
whatever.
sitting properly and tight end like that, I'm going to go like that. Just as
Why? Because your knees are getting there
So
first.
you'll be the first male tongue in space.
Yeah.
But Charlie, it makes sense, though.
Okay, here's the thing.
It does make sense.
Supposing part of Paul's body, right, say his tongue, projects the furthest, right, and he's first in space.
Yeah.
But his tongue is, however, his buttocks are actually behind, say, mine. So my buttocks might beat his buttocks into
So your whole body goes through first before his?
The larger part of my body might beat the larger part of his, yet his tongue beat my tongue.
Could be.
Whereas his buttocks are lagging. Who's first in space?
Yeah, I reckon the old stretching out the legs is the way forward. That's going to get you into space first, especially with an inside leg like mine. OK, the girls are starting to get tired after 3 weeks of hardcore training, and genuine former KGB trainer Val was not being very sympathetic.
Now, up.
The cadets have endured nearly 3 weeks of Val's early morning PT sessions, and he's done everything to put them through their paces.
Welcome to Russia. In. Up. Lift him up and keep walking.
He's even had them breathing their way to fitness.
It ain't easy. So whoever's there saying back at home, oh yeah, just doing that. Yeah, well, there's a lot more to it, and everything, the camera doesn't show everything that we do. And there's a lot to it, and just breathing alone, you'll never find how hard just breathing alone is. I nearly fainted twice from just breathing alone. Just taking the breath just to there. And you try and do it at home. Try and breathe in through your nose and out of your mouth, but you can't let the air get no further down to there. So it's and then he goes, oh, fucking, it's just breathing. You've seen it all today anyway.
Keep going, no! Keep going.
Go down.
137. 140.
However, the girls' enthusiasm for exercise is waning.
Up.
Yeah, we should never rush things, Val.
No, as long as you do it, that's all that counts, isn't it? You don't want to have a heart attack in the process, do you?
You got a heart attack. Just how old are you now?
25. I've heard of people in England having heart attacks at like 19.
During what? During drinking?
No, during exercise.
This exercise is healthy for you.
Especially during your exercises.
Is it healthy when like the grass is uneven and you might sprain your ankle?
And there's stinging nettles on the ground.
Yeah.
Look, my finger. So if I'm slow, it's because of my finger. Get any sympathy.
It's not the kind of attitude we're looking for, ladies.
Well, as much as I get on with Val and, like, you know, carrying myself in him, he's a Russian army man. He's going to have a completely different mentality to me. I don't think I'll ever see eye to eye with him on certain things. It's not necessarily like I'm deadly serious when I'm joking around and whinging. I'm just having a joke, you know, because it just makes the thing more bearable.
I know it's hard.
Val doesn't take kindly to weak whingers and lines up the cadets to give them a talking to.
What was the idea in the first place? Try to put yourself into something and then keep whinging and complaining. I just wondering. Is anyone got a answer for that? Kerry, for instance? You want to be a housewife, you got every opportunity in the world. You've got to be something. You have to push yourself. I'm not training housewives. If you're not entirely sure, you can always find your people and tell them you're not happy, you want to go home.
He gave this like big speech saying, I'm not here to train housewives, and I was like, oh my God. And he kept looking at me, he kept saying my name, and I was just like, oh God. I do want to push myself, and I think I have pushed myself. I did go off him for a little while. I was not very happy at all.
Typical psychology from the West, yeah? The whinging, complaining, liking yourself so much, hiding behind something. I can tell you what to do, I can show you what to do. I can't really do it for you. Yeah? Well, hee-hee-ha-ha is good when you're having a leisure time. But hee-hee-ha-ha in here doesn't really do you any favours.
Oh, get Val, I'm not training housewives. Why not? He could bring out a housewives training video in time for Christmas. Val does dusting. Val prepares the kid tea. Hi, Val. Not Val! When we come back, Val, you're making a career decision here. When we come back, suspicion.